Good morning, friends. I just wanted to make a little video about time management today. I was thinking about it myself this morning because a friend brought it up to me about how important time management is. And I thought, well, yeah, it really is. No matter if you're a stay-at-home mom business owner like myself doing your own home business, or if you're a working parent outside of the home and you're busy doing meetings and all different kind of things like that. You want to manage your meeting times also, but you want to make sure that your priorities are in line with, with your family. If you have a spouse and kids, you want to make sure you're getting that time in with your children and also that time in with your spouse as well, and making sure you're getting your meetings and your work done as well to make sure that things are getting well so you can make the money that you need for your family, because we all need money. It's definitely something that everybody needs, but it's also very important to make sure your time is managed in the correct way and you're doing things that are important to you most importantly. But say you want to make sure that, say like myself, I have made myself a schedule for my children. I have toddlers. There are two. One will be 2 in August and the other will be 3 in June. So they're 14 months apart. So my house is definitely a little crazy. But it's important to me to make sure that I have scheduled time for certain things like my business, my workout, and time with them. So I wake up in the morning, we have breakfast together, and we have prayer. And then there's this really cool Bible app that I have on my iPad, so we do a little bit of that time. And then we do different crafts, and well, this is what I'm going to start doing with the crafts because I'm not very crafty. I got to figure out how to do that in, but we have playtime and things like that, and then I have set time for snack, lunch, breakfast, and dinner, just so I know that I'm eating at the same time that they are, because a lot of us busy moms, we forget to eat for ourselves. But if you have a set time that your kids eat, try to squeeze in something while you're prepping their meal. Prep your own meal. That way you'll have something to eat for yourself as well. But and then I make sure I have time for my business and make sure I return messages and I talk to my coaches that are under me if they need any help, that I'm there for them. But I make sure I'm there at a certain time for them to make sure, let them know that they can call or text me if it's very important and I'm not by my computer and I'm not on Facebook or something like that. It's very important to make a schedule for your day. If you have lots of meetings, you can put those on your schedule for your meetings, and then you can also schedule in the time for your spouse, for if y'all want one-on-one time. If you have kids running around all day, you want to make sure you have that at least that 1 hour to connect with them and talk to them about how their day was, how they're feeling. Let them know that you still love them. You have to have that emotional connection with your spouse, so you have to make that time for them. And if you don't, they'll feel disconnected and they won't think that you care about how they're doing and how their day went. So set time for that, and then also set time for that family time for all of you guys, for you, your spouse, and your kids. And if, make sure you sit down at the dinner table and y'all have dinner together and you talk about your children's day, how their school went, what tests are coming up, if they need help with, what events are coming up, if they're in sports or they're in band or, whatever it may be that they're into. What is the next upcoming event that maybe you could squeeze into your, if you have late meetings a lot or something, and you want to squeeze in a time where you can go see one of their ball games or see them cheerlead or whatever they're doing. If you want to set that time to do it, if that's important to you, for your kids. And for me, my top priority is my family and making sure everything that I do, I make sure that I'm doing it for them and I reflect back on what it's going to do for them. So I want to make sure I have that time in my schedule for my family. And just to manage your time is so important. Write down the things that you do every day, the things that you need to do every day, and you write your to-do list for the day, every morning. Maybe you write it in the morning and you say, okay, I know I need to do this today. When can I put it in the day to do it? Make certain times for certain things. That's how you have to manage your time, to make sure you're getting in everything that you need to get done, because then you'll feel like at the end of the day that you don't get anything done. It's like I heard this saying that, we all have the same 24 hours in the day. It's how we choose to spend those 24 hours. So we have those same 24 hours and we're, thinking, oh, we don't have time for a workout. We don't have time for 5 meals a day because that's just insane. We don't have time for all these things that we don't have time to go to our kids' football game because we have a late meeting that night, or we don't have time for all these kinds of things that we personally really want to do. Dig deep into your heart and see what you want to do and the things that are priority to you, and manage that into your time. Very important that you put the time into things that are important to you. So you have to do, like, I know that making these videos and showing you guys different things and helping you throughout your day, whatever it may be that comes up with this time management, it's very important to me that I make a certain time, that I'm making a video to go out to the world to help others in the things that they have to do. And I make time for my family because that is very important to me. It's on my top list. And then, I make time for my business and talking to others for Beachbody and showing them the different things that this company can do for them. And it's just changed my life forever. So I just want to help as many people as I can. And time management, I have to manage that into my schedule, but I also have to manage in my spouse and my kids and even my friends. I have to manage my friends in there because I don't want to be, a lonely person and not have any friends and only have, my family. I love my kids, but they're not, they're not adult interaction is what I'm saying. But, you have to manage the time. And then also I put my faith in there because my church and God is very important to me. So I make sure I manage that into there also as well. But it's just very important to manage your time. And I just wanted to make a little video about that and let you guys know that your time is important. No matter what you're doing, it is very important. And those 24 hours in the day, you have to figure out what you want to do with them and how you're going to plan it out and make it the best day and the best 24 hours every day of the year for you and your family and your friends or whoever is important to you. Make it important for them. Make that time important for them as well. Alright guys, happy hump day and have a great week.